What up? Chilling, drinking some White Claws. Fuck sickos and fuck patrols. Thank you, Alex, for your $1 to Cash App and your $10 to Cash App. Why is it that the people who scream about how it's a violent offense to misgender someone are the most violent and crazy and hectic? Just asking for a friend. You attacked a lighter. No, I fucking didn't. You're stupid, dude. I got a variety pack of White Claws. It's prostitution, not legal, but you can sell your body parts on OnlyFans. Like, what?
Very supportive, and the parents have either admitted to this themselves, or the girls say that of their parents.
Which I personally find both fascinating and concerning. Of course, this is for reasons the person primary one being that the appearance of approval seems entirely predicated upon how their child is, not because they think this is a good or this is a career path, which is weird. Let's be right. This leads people to basically use themselves as trash outs for their families.
Do you realize that there are people on OnlyFans who will steal your content and then re-upload it for free everywhere else? So it's pretty much do with that information what you will. No, if it was my daughter, I'd be like, hell to the no. I wouldn't be promoting OnlyFans pages, especially if it was my own daughter. I'd be like, you need to knock this the fuck off. Yeah, this is one of those videos where I'm like, I need a drink. Hold up. Anyone can take pictures of their butthole and sell it on the internet. Do not stalk women. Period. I don't care how pretty they are. I don't care. Don't do it. As somebody who is being cyber stalked and harassed by his ex-girlfriend, I can tell you it's not fun. In fact, it's creepy and weird. Weird. No, why isn't it always talked about when guys do this crap? Like if a girl's stalking you, nobody takes it that seriously, but if it's gender reversed, like if I was stalking any of my ex-crushes the way Jessica Boyle stalking me, I would be in jail right now. Dude. I fucking hate gender-based double standards. Or just double standards in general. And yet women scream that they want to be treated just like guys. And I'm like, no, you don't want to be treated just like guys because you fucking hate it. Not going to be hitting the alcohol as hard tonight. Taking a break from that vodka because that stuff is mean strong, dude. On a side note, if you saw my last live stream, which I deleted because people got me on a loop about certain people, and then they're just like, nope, delete. Which it doesn't matter because I'm sure someone's already fucking saved it. Like how men aren't allowed to drink White Claws and then cry on camera without people calling you gay or nice girly drink, faggot. And I'm just sitting here like, do you need a hug? I've often said this before. The best revenge you can get on your ex-crushes is just to ignore them, find someone way more prettier and more attractive that's better for you anyways. And just focus on doing you, you know? Trust me when I say this. Because at some point before she hits the wall and her uterus is more dried out than a crusted cigar butt, when she's wasted her fertile years chasing after guys that don't want her, they just treat her like shit and she thinks that she can use her pussy to change them. The first words out of her mouth is, I can change him. And it's like, no, you can't. Realistically, ladies, do you want to be the man who's constantly trying to change you? The answer is no. And he's not the bad boy like you say he is. He just treats you badly. There's a difference. And I've watched plenty of women who will not give me a chance because they think I'm creepy or weird, or my trolls are assholes. And then they proceed to complain because they can't find a decent guy. And I'm just over here like, by the time you come to your good senses and realize that I'm a catch, I'm going to have someone way younger and way prettier. And you're going to be sitting there going, oh, I should have given Cobra a chance. Wham. We get called faggots. We get told we're losers. We're incels. You need to get laid, blah, blah, blah. Fuck incel culture. Fuck femcells. Well, those of you who are not aware, femcells are basically the female equivalent to incel culture, basically. It's a bunch of people who really need to get laid. And say it with me, sex is not a need, it's a want. That's what kind of goes through my mind when I'm watching, chicks on Chatterbays. This is someone's daughter. And some of these chicks are pretty banging, I'm not going to lie. It's like, can I shake your father's hand? They'd be like, thank you for giving us that. Yeah. winning. Oh, drinking White Claws had gotten that bad. Piss off, you wank. Come on, bring it in. Yeah, there you go. Everyone gets a warm, fuzzy hug. Oh, doesn't that feel better? Go fuck yourself. YouTube sent me a message saying that one of my videos got tagged for hate speech. And I'm like, really? Yeah, plenty of vodka. And Sydney Watson's done some episodes on body positivity. And I got to say, I disagree with the way she presented it. It came off as a little fat phobic, just a little bit. A little bit. Not here to judge Sydney Watson. She gets away with saying the crap she says because she's pretty. But I didn't say that out loud. Shh. And, you know, that's her choice. I don't have any problems with Sydney Watson. She's actually a moderator on my channel, which I thought was super neat. Which I was going live one time, and she was just like, hey, you're a subscriber to my channel. Yeah. And I'm like, sweet. I'll drink to that, ladies and gents. Cheers. I consider myself a fan of Sydney Watson's videos, and not just because she's a pretty Australian chick. Yeah. That's a bonus. Like this one time when I was having Christmas with my family. Mind you, I hate Christmas. You know, I'll get like socks or like a new pair of jeans, and very grateful for that. Like, people ask me what I want every year, and I go the same answer I say every year: nothing. I hate Christmas, and I don't want anything for the holidays. You know. Do you believe in reincarnation? I believe in it. I think I was Beethoven in a past life. I swear to you, because our facial structures are very similar. And Beethoven died March 26th, 1891. And I was born March 26th, 1991. It kind of makes you think. And I might have been Randy Rhoads in a past life, I swear to you, because you know what? Shit you not, what got me into playing guitar was the Flying V. I thought that was, growing up as a kid, that's how I got introduced to electric guitar was, what's that? And they're like, that's called a Flying V electric guitar. I'm like, those things are boss. He literally died the same month I was born, and that kind of makes you think. I'm secure enough with my heterosexuality and masculinity as a man. It's like, oh my god, you're drinking a White Claw like a basic white bitch. Oh my god. And I'm like, I'll be the first to admit it. I am horrible with spending money. Absolutely horrible. I have no budgeting skills whatsoever. And it mainly gets wasted on DoorDash for food hacks for you cool cobras and cigarettes and booze. But I'll admit that some of my food hacks are not the tastiest, but over the years, I've made some pretty delicious food videos. Initially, why I didn't judge my ex for being a cam model because I watched Chatterbaits. But it got really annoying when my YouTube trolls would text me pictures of all the dicks that she sucked prior to me dating her. And I'm like, well, that's just it. I don't care about none of that. And then on top of that, they immediately brought up my ex crushes when I had no intentions of bringing up any of my ex crushes towards Jessica because, you know, I didn't want Jessica to feel insecure about the way she looks. And I didn't want her to be like, oh my God, those chicks she crushed on or used to crush on are so much prettier than me. And I'm like, yeah, and your point? It didn't help the fact that at first when I started dating Jessica, my trolls were totally against it. How dare Cobra get a piece of ass? What's wrong with him? Why can't I get laid? Well, because you spent all day fucking sucking me off. You know, that's what it is. I don't know who sucks my dick harder, Jessica Boyle or my YouTube trolls. But then they found out Jessica Boyle's got mental problems worse than me and Ozzy Osbourne combined. And as soon as they found that out, how easy she is to manipulate, you know, and like you get her on a loop, it's worse than me, dude. You know, fucking now they're all for it. They're like, wait, we can cause more drama in Josh's life. All we gotta do is egg his girlfriend on at the time, egg her on. just to get her going, so they fight for us on camera. Oh, what joy! And I'm like, you people are fucking sick. You know what? I know for a fact Jessica Boyle misses this dick. I know for a fact she misses me door dashing her alcohol and food for her and her parents and cat food and shit. And I'm like, well, Jessica, if you do truly love me and miss me, you should have thought about that before gaslighting me, physically and emotionally abusing me. All I want to do is sit down and watch Tombstone with Joshy. So you know what I did? I'm like, all right, we'll make an evening out of it. I door dashed a bottle of Jack Daniels to share with her, and she drank over half the fucking bottle and then proceeded to talk throughout the entire fucking movie. How do Western guns work? I'm just sitting here like, gee, how do Western guns work? The movie did a pretty good job depicting how Western guns work, except for the scene where Doc Holliday shoots like 3 shells out of a double barrel, you know? I think I would be disturbed if I found out my daughter was doing OnlyFans. I'd be like, no. No, 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 no. If I had a daughter, I would teach her that you shouldn't have to rely on your looks and your sex appeal to get what you want in life. I would encourage my little girl to play the guitar or to paint, you know, instead of doing stuff like OnlyFans. Because once women enter high school, from high school to like 40, they control the dating market. It is what it is. Not gonna lie, dude. Some of the chicks I went to high school with were chef's kiss. Yeah. Yeah, I've been rejected by every chick I've liked since grade school. And then I grow up, have a glow up, as they say, and now I got a ton of fangirls who watch my videos religiously. So there's that. So if you're in high school or junior high and the chicks aren't noticing you, don't worry about it, man. When you grow up and figure your way out, you turn 34 and you start to hit your stride, trust and believe. What's going to be really fucking funny is when I build my clock tower dream house. Oh, chef's kiss, Victorian Second Empire Gothic mansion with a pipe organ, and a minimum of 48 bells on a carillon, or 47 bells on a carillon, with the 48th bell being rung by a hemp rope with a black and green Sally. Oh yeah, I know all too well about religious parents. My birth mother, Laura, grew up in a very strict, very Pentecostal kind of family, you know, and sadly, my birth mother, Laura, is not all mentally there, if you catch my drift. According to what I've been told by my father, she's not mentally capable of raising children. I've seen mothers doing OnlyFans content with their daughters, and I'm like, ew, gross. Like I would never do OnlyFans personally. I know I got an amazing dick, but everyone's fucking seen it, so it'd be a waste of my time. You want to talk about how depraved my YouTube trolls are? Back when I had my cell phone, which once I get that wand in the mail, then I'll begin saving up for another one. It is what it is. My YouTube trolls sent me Photoshop images of me and my family doing it, and it's all you could tell it was poorly photoshopped. And I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you people? And like, if college is that expensive, and you spend all this money going to college just to get a degree in what you're passionate about, just to get a job at Mickey D's paying it off. I'm just saying. Are you suggesting that women who have an OnlyFans page probably have daddy issues? No. You know, like my YouTube trolls have daddy issues and they're jealous of the awesome dad I have in my life. Otherwise, they wouldn't give me so much shit about me and my dad's relationship. I'm a lot like my dad in a lot of ways, and I'm also a lot like Laura in a lot of ways, you know. But I digress. And that being said, I love my family and my fans and my idols and my closest friends more than I love alcohol. Cheers. Oh, but Josh, alcohol's a depressant. And I'm like, so is life. Life is depressing. What's your point? Or they're like, Josh, you're just killing yourself with the alcohol. And I'm like, yeah, but living life is just a slow way to kill yourself. So you might as well enjoy every last stinking minute of it. If it was my daughter, I'd be like so against it, dude. 100%. That's why if I ever have a daughter, I want to teach her that she doesn't need her looks or sex appeal to make it in the world. Because women are overly sexualized in our society, and which is incredibly unfair to women. But at the same time, there are some women who aren't afraid to weaponize that against other men in society as a whole, and then turn around and complain because they're sick and tired of being overly sexualized and just seen as sex objects. And I'm like, well, you're smart people who follow my channel, you know what's up. Yeah, money makes people do some really disgusting things, in my personal opinion. For real, if he was a good father, he wouldn't encourage his little princess to be on OnlyFans. Fuck off, dude. Well, back in my day, when a chick wanted to get naked, she'd pose for Playboy. These days, now it's on OF. Yeah. Rest in peace, Hugh Hefner, one of the baddest motherfuckers, dude, smoking his pipe, surrounded by the hottest piece of tail, dude. Oh, you want to sit there and be like, it's creepy, it's weird, blah blah blah. He's old enough to be their grandfather, this and that. I'm like, yeah, it's a little weird, but you're just jealous. Like if I get to be his age and I'm pulling pussy like that, and my dick still works. Fucking winning. I remember when I was a kid in high school watching The Girls Next Door. Oh, and then they have a scene where they get naked and they barely censor it so you can see it, just enough to like comply with TV standards. And you're like, yeah, of age trim, winning. So the only reason why your father approved of it is because he was divorcing your mother and divorce lawyers, blah blah blah, etc. See, that's what kills me about chicks, man, is they're so quick to bitch about the patriarchy and how it's sexist that men make more money. I'm like, it's not sexist, it's the truth. Men cannot take a sick leave from work because they're on their period and they're cramping. And the likelihood of, like, say, the Titanic sinking, what do you think the first people are on the lifeboats? Women, children, and elderly people. 100% agree with that. That's just how it is. Well, you don't like it? Check your male privilege, little sissy boy. You're gonna cry about it like a little faggot? Oh, wow. The world does not give a shit about men or men's rights. And yet we're expected to do everything. We're expected to be able to fix everything, bear the weight of the world on our shoulders, and pay for everything. And then when men just snap and break and they're mentally depressed because nobody gives a shit, especially if you're white, straight, cisgendered, and male. Well, everyone else is screaming it's all about their rights, their safe spaces. It's all about their emotions and how they feel. And I'm like, hashtag me too. Oh, it kills me because it's like men are expected to pay for everything. And then as soon as we try to pay for everything, it's now benign sexism. And then if we don't pay for everything, it's because we're a broke ass bitch with a fucking small dick. Women like that get off on it. You're brainwashed by modern day feminism and screaming, fuck the patriarchy. And I'm like, you want to fuck the patriarchy so hard, sweetheart? Pull my willy out and start sucking on it. See what happens. You're sitting there screaming, fuck the patriarchy. I'm like, well, you're a bit forward. Can I take you out for drinks first? Oh! So I got my tongue up this chick's Asperger's. And you motherfucking Dice Clay, one of my favorite comedians. Fucking this dude. Hickory dickory dock. I got these stem cells in my troll sucking my cock. I play this guitar because I know Cobra rocks. Oh! Fuck your Jesus Christ, dude. You think that makes you better than everyone else? This is why I hate Christians, dude. 100. No offense to Walt. And they act like everyone needs to be saved. And it's like, how about you swallow a load of my satanic jizz? How about that? I love masturbating. You're getting into a fight with your old lady and she's fucking giving you the business. You smack her or call her a cunt so you automatically lose the argument. We talked about this. Well, if you don't knock it off, I'm going to cut off sex. I'm like, okay, go ahead. I've gone 6 years without it. Sex doesn't mean shit to me, dude. Oh, okay, you're going to threaten me with no pussy? Oh, I'm shaking in my goth boots. Now she's insulting your dick size, your masculinity, and throw it back in her fucking face. Oh, that's why your mother likes your sister more than she likes you because your sister's way fucking hotter. Oh, that'll piss her off. Oh, you make her so mad she punches you in the dick. You want Cobra's tips to a happy, healthy, romantic relationship? More sex, less fighting, better communication. Never go to bed angry, and put on some tactical soap. Would you date a man who has an OnlyFans page and like tons of chicks have seen his dick and flicked their bean to it? God, don't get me started. I fucking hate Gen Z. Not trying to sound like a grumpy ass millennial or an old man before my time, but fucking Gen Z's the worst. They're so entitled, dude. Trans people can call you a sissy, spelled SISSY, a derogatory term for cisgendered folks like myself. But if you call them a faggot, it's offensive. And it's like, I actually identify as biologically gendered. I find the term cisgendered to be offensive. I want to curl up in a fetal position with some alcohol and some Aussie and be like, it's going to be okay. That's what I'm saying. If it was my daughter doing an OnlyFans page, I would not be okay with it, YouTube. I'd be like, no, my little princess is not going to be exposing her cunt and her butthole and her titties for the horny, fucking, disgusting, depraved animals to jack their tiny peckers off to. I'm like, no. Like I said, I would teach my daughter that she doesn't have to rely on her looks to go places, that her brains are more important. You teach her to paint or play guitar. And like if people can't value her for her beautiful mind, then then you don't get to have what she's packing with her body. You feel me on that, YouTube? Because that being said, I can appreciate bimbos 100% because I'm very shallow when it comes to my preference in women, but at least I can admit it. So I'm a pig because I appreciate chicks with nice cans, but you're not a cunt because you only see guys for their biceps. Weird, 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 weird. If he's not your type, he's a creep, he's a rapist, he's a stalker. Chicks love to be pursued. If she rejects you, that's her loss because, like I said, men are the prize, we are the providers. Because she'll go through a string of asshole guys who treat her like crap, and she thinks, oh, she gives him pussy, that she can correct his bad behavior because he's the bad boy. Stop it. I would not date a chick who treats me like shit. And this is exactly why I broke up with Jessica Boyle. If Jessica Boyle wasn't so insufferably insane and just mental problems galore, fucking psycho bitch, I overlooked the fact that she's not the prettiest. One can complain when you haven't had pussy in 6 goddamn years. I overlooked the fact that my YouTube trolls were jealous because Cobra's getting a piece of ass and they're not. Overlooked the fact that she's sucked a lot more dicks than the one she had on mine, kind of thing. And I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm not going to judge women I'm dating for their past dating partners. That's just not fair to them. But the gaslighting and the mental bullshit and the fact she did not appreciate what I was doing for her. And she tried to use sex and her emotions to manipulate the relationship. And when I didn't let her, it pissed her off. And I like how Jessica Boyle claims to be all about communication. And like, no, she's not about communication. She's just all about listening to herself talk. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. You're not listening. I'm like, I am listening. This is called a conversation. You talk, I talk, you talk, I talk. You have an opinion, I have an opinion. This is how basic communication works. Bonnie Blue's kind of cute. How you doing? On a side note, if I built my clock tower dream house, you know what I'd do for my kid? I'd build him a fort in the backyard. Me and my dad would make like a giant wooden fort, you know, and I'd put like a miniature bell tower on top of the wooden fort with like little train bells and schoolyard bells kind of thing, and like a bunch of ropes they could little tiny ropes they could ding it with, you know, kind of thing. That'd be cute. They'd be like, I got a bell tower just like Daddy. Yeah, you do. Oh, wow. Your stepdad should not have a QR code to your OF page on the back of his phone. That's just gross. Oh my god. I want to need a fucking light, crack up on another White Claw and light a cigarette. This is just, yeah, dude. And like how annoying is that, ladies, when like dudes jump into your DMs and they're like, you got an OnlyFans page? And it's like, bro, not every chick has an OF account. Calm down with your horny ass. Christmas in July. Fuck off. I fucking hate Christmas. You should not, I repeat, should not have to start an OnlyFans page to be seen and heard. Because women are more than just their looks. Just because you pay that OnlyFans model doesn't mean you're dating her. There are some real creeps on the internet who are, and I get it to a point, like, you know, you become infatuated with certain chicks. I get that to a point. It's natural to have infatuation with certain members of the opposite sex. I get that. I would never stalk any chick that I liked, let alone my ex crushes. Fuck that shit. Because I know how it feels. I'm being stalked and cyber harassed by my YouTube trolls and my ex girlfriend. I wish my eyes were green and my hair was black and fuller, but it is what it is. You live in a society, it is what it is. I know when I filed my taxes from last year, my dad finally said, okay, Josh, well, you have a job. YouTube's your job. Keep doing your thing. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, this is why I have a very minimalist outlook on life. Yeah, the Cobra's Cantina rocks glass. That is sharp, my friends. I'll plug that in chat real quick. Yeah. It's so easy to bully someone for creating content, and yet, if you don't like someone's content and you think they're gross and weird, why the fuck do you watch? You know, I think that's what hooks people to my content is this morbid curiosity. Like, who the fuck is this King Cobra dude? He's autistic, he's goth, you know, he just does his thing, and people just need to leave him alone. Oh, parents enabling their kids, like that hasn't been done before. Jessica Boyle's parents. Excuse me. Well, I do feel so sorry for Jessica Boyle's parents. At the same time, it's like you enable her instead of pushing her out of her fucking room. Go out, get a job, cut down your drinking, get off of social media, seek some mental help, and like better yourself as a person. Jessica Boyle treats her elderly parents like shit. And the couple of times that I did FaceTime with Jessica Boyle and I saw her father in the background, I looked into his eyes. And that's a man who's been broken by two very bitchy ass women. I look into his eyes and I'm like, that's a man who's been broken by the women in his life. Like, he just looked like he was so fucking over it. And at one point, when I was dating Jessica Boyle, I offered to buy her dad some tactical soap to spice up the relationship. It's a soap made for men, all natural ingredients, infused with pheromones that are designed to make women horny, and other men smell that scent on you and it makes them respect you. It works. Like, generally speaking, women that I encounter in my day-to-day life are like, Josh smells good. Oh, mama like. You know what I'm saying? Like, my approach to dating is a hands-off approach. I have a little bit of confidence in myself, put on my tactical soap products, you know. I smell good for the ladies. I'm polite, I'm respectful. You know, and like chicks even stop to talk to me. And they'd be like, you know what, Josh is a solid dude. Man up. You play it casual, play it cool, don't try anything, you know. Me, man. It's not going to matter how big your dick is, you know. And I'm like, really? So I can't feature a hot goth chick with, you know, nice cans and a bikini without it being sexual? I'm like, that's the problem with our society, is that you can't feature a tastefully bikini-clad female on the front of a t-shirt without it being overtly sexual. Screw that. You're slamming White Claws and smoking cigarettes. Like, nope. Okay, shut up and drink. How about you don't tell me how to run my fucking video? Shut up and drink, Cobra. It's like, drink my cum, you little fuck. Shut up and drink, Cobra. It's like, mind your business. Well, I appreciate that, vegans. You don't gotta give me money, but I appreciate it. If you want to donate, PayPal, Cash App. Oh, that's rough. Jessica Boyle is talking crap on me about, oh, good for her. Jessica Boyle is talking mad shit about you on her stream. That's because she can't get over how amazing this dick is. She misses it and she realizes she's never going to taste it or ride it again. And she's going to get no closure over the breakup. Jessica Boyle's going to get no closure over the breakup. And you know what kills me about Jessica Boyle? She's like, I know I'm ugly. And Josh, you could have a chick in her 20s who's way prettier. And I'm like, I know I can. And I'm like, I try to overlook Jessica Boyle's mental problems. I try to overlook her gross ass looks. Try to overlook the fact that she's almost 40 and she's got no fucking job and she lives at home with mommy and daddy. And she's fucking fast approaching boxed wine and Catland. So she did it to herself. If you think I'm delusional, who's forcing you to watch my videos? If anyone's delusional, it's the society we live in, man. How can I find her stream? I don't know, man. I don't fucking care. I have her blocked on YouTube. I just pretty much ignore her and then fucking tear her to pieces on a video and talk mad shit because people like me a lot more than they like her. And nobody's buying into her mental bullshit. If anyone's delusional, it's Jessica Boyle. Hi, Jessica. Are you watching me right now live, honey? Oh, you miss Joshy, don't you? You miss the way I fuck you and cuddle you? You're never gonna have that again, you fat fucking slut. No, the fuck he didn't. No, he didn't. There's a good chance that Ozzy Osbourne's never fucking heard of me. I'm like 1 in a million fans. Ozzy's got so many fucking fans that worship the ground you walk on. Ozzy Osbourne did not fucking say that. You are so full of shit. Huh. Mary Jessica Boyle, fuck that. Fucking hate Jessica Boyle, dude. You did not fucking say that. You are so full of shit. You do realize I follow Ozzy Osbourne religiously, so all this shit you're gonna tell me on the comment section, Ozzy's fakest fan, fuck off. Fuck off. How do you like that, Radical Smith? You got blocked from Cobra's channel. You're gonna subscribe to my membership just so you can talk shit? You're pathetic, mate. No, actually, Sluggo, I rule Jessica's sad, pathetic life. Otherwise, she'd just forget about me. Exactly. Ozzy fucking rules. Get blocked. If I treated any woman the way Jessica Boyle treated me, honestly, I'd be single the rest of my life, dude. Straight the fuck up, dude. Well. Oh, Jessica Boyle's talking shit on Cobra, huh? Well, join the club. A lot of people talk shit on me. Like, I give a fuck, dude. You know, speaking of Ozzy Osbourne, I bought him this engraved bell. He saw me unbox that bell from brassbells.com. And I tried sending it to his P.O. box in Beverly Hills, but then the fires happened, and him and Sharon were in the process of moving back to England. So it got sent back. And then it got lost in the mail, so I filed a report with USPS, and I do hope I get it back. I included a couple of bars of tactical soap to spice up Kelly and Jack Osbourne's marriages, wink wink. And a bar for Ozzy, too. I could see Ozzy rocking some Bond #1. It's the thought that counts. I spent over $100 on that engraved bell for Ozzy, you know. It would have made for like a nice little family heirloom. You saw the bell I unboxed on my channel. No, the second my ex-girlfriend started attacking my half sisters. I'm like, oh, you're lucky. I respect women enough not to right in the face, Jessica, dude. Seriously. And I'm like, she is so fucking bitter about the breakup, dude. It is fucking hilarious. I tune in to watch just to watch her mentally break down and cry like a little fucking crybaby cunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, in fact, I feel sorry for Ozzy Osbourne because his first daughter's name is Jessica. Can you believe that irony? Well, that's fine. I'll provide for you. It's my job as a man to protect women and provide for them. It's installed into my fucking DNA. You know why the suicide rate for men is higher than women? Because nobody gives a flying fuck about men's rights. It's all about women's rights, gay rights, blacks' rights, etc. La 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 la. Nobody gives a fuck about my rights as a white, cisgendered, heterosexual male. And you know, that's the thing of it. If my account was in the negative, you know, and my boy Puff needed lettuce and bearded dragon food, I would DoorDash it and be like, you know what? I don't care if my account's in the negative. My pet needs food. I'll suffer the consequences. Amen to that. Fuck mass shootings. Jack Osbourne owns like AR-15s and like shit. Ozzy's son, you know, you don't see him like going berserko psycho mode. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck off, dude. I hate Cyrax. If I could, I kind of watch what I say on YouTube, but you know, if I could get away with doing some serious permanent harm to that piece of shit, I'd do it. So maybe you have diaper play or like, you know, pretend to be a kid to like get each other off. You know, as gross as that is, oh god damn, people are disgusting with their sexuality. I'm like, wouldn't that be better than actually hurting a real kid? That's all I'm saying. I'm like, you know what? And I've heard some people who spy on Cyrax's camera saying how he jacks off to me and like he's in the diaper play, and I'm just like, no, things I don't want to know. I know I'm a handsome bastard, but no, thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I've sent Cyrax fucking um, cow manure and like itchy vagina cream and diapers just to fuck with him because I miss Marty Music Biz. And I'm like, yeah, this shit's hilarious. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? Why am I wasting my money on this piece of shit? Even though it's funny to troll people who deserve it. So, like, I get the appeal. But, like, at the same time, when you're trolling people who don't fucking deserve it. You know, like when I send Jessica Boyle the same items, I'm like sitting here like, like, oh, Jessica Boyle, do you like the cow manure I sent you? Do you like the itchy vagina cream? The reason why I don't murder my YouTube trolls is because it's not worth my freedom and I would enjoy it too much. Listening to my YouTube trolls scream and beg for mercy. I'm like, mercy? I asked you fucking assholes to leave me the fuck alone, to have a heart, and you didn't listen. So this is your consequence. And now you can be kissing my ass. A goth wizard battle? What the fuck is even that about? You would have been too drunk and passed out before Ozzy played That's What's Up. Fuck you. Get banned. Like, oh, Cobra's live and we got nothing better to do than talk shit. It's like, sincerely, I would encourage my trolls to get help for their obsession with Cobra because y'all are more obsessed with me than Jessica Boyle is, and it's not healthy. How the fuck is Cobra still alive at like 4 o'clock in the morning with 5 hours? going strong because I care about my fans. They're like, Cobra, you don't go live enough. And I'm like, yeah, watch me. Emo King, oh, you're hilarious. Get banned. Get banned. Bye-bye. Would I ever do a 24-hour stream? Honestly, if I had enough money and enough booze, yeah, I'd probably do it. The food at Cobra's Cantina, you'd have wings, ribs, homemade fries, all the stuff that I love to eat. I gotta piss on Epstein's grave. 1 second, I'll be right back. That goes YouTube, and it's like, oh shit, there we go. Hang on, Cobra. All right, there we go. Back on the throne. All right. You get a little bit drunk, and the alcohol makes your bladder fill up, and you're just like, I need to pee. I gotta take a tinkle. And it's like, okay, well, let it flow, dude. No, but bite-sized Cobra is a piece of shit. All he does is sit there and rip off my channel and copy everything that I do, and then try to make me look like a gross human being. And I'm like, I'm aware of the fact that my cooking videos aren't the most sanitary or the most tastiest looking, but that's kind of the appeal of Cobra. It's like, did he really just do that? You know what I'm saying? And like, they gotta take it and make it into some negative bullshit. Like, fuck bite-sized Cobra. He's a pussy, dude. Agreeing with yourself, sad man. I'm like, not as sad as your life is. Get hidden. Because I'm autistic and I think out loud, and like, it helps me process everything, and that makes me a bad person. Fuck you. Cobra coin is at 8.25K. Sweet. I'm just drinking and trying to enjoy my life. Oh my god, Cobra's still alive after 6 hours. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I'm still alive. What's up? You want to talk shit, but Hamburger Stand makes a mean chili cheese dog. Chili cheese dog loops. Oh, fuck off. Hamburger Stand makes a bomb ass chili cheese dog. Their beef dog with chili, extra cheese, bacon, grilled onions, and a little bit of ranch. Ugh, shut up. That's exactly my point. You can't tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Tactical soap, hands off approach. Get you some. Go to bed and stop drinking. Why don't you make me, you little pussy? Sitting there like, oh, Cobra, you better stop drinking and go to bed. And it's like, why don't you make me, you little pussy? Show up to my fucking house. Show up to my fucking house and fucking make me. Because I will fucking murder you, dude. You try to tell me what the fuck to do. I will end you. Stay up and... What the fuck is that? This is my troll beaten stick right here. Broken metal baseball bat. It's spray painted red, so that when I get your blood all over it, it matches the color of the bat. Jesus Christ, this is terrifying. I'm like, yeah, you better be terrified, because I will fucking end your life if you fuck with me and my family. Cobra, go to bed, quit drinking. Like, why don't you make me a little pussy? Show up to my fucking house. I'll beat your ass on camera. And then fucking making a proper example of you, because I'm done fucking with people. That broken metal baseball bat was a sign of naked and laughing, I guess. Oh, aren't you adorable? Like, no, if you're gonna talk shit, you're gonna get banned from my channel. You don't want to go to bed, you can suck my dick. I'll go to bed when I fucking feel like it. You don't like what Cobra has to say or what he does on YouTube, then don't watch. I don't sit here and be like, oh my god, my trolls are up at 4 o'clock in the morning, drinking and listening to good music. Well, they better go to bed and leave Cobra alone. I'm like, do what the fuck you want to do, because I'm done. Better not keep streaming and drinking instead of going to sleep. Oh, piss off. That's the best you got. Like, oh yeah, Cobra's live. We better troll him in the comment section. Get banned, pussy. 100% I'll drink to that. My trolls are more obsessed with me than I am with Ozzy, and it's not healthy, dude. Like, Jesus Christ. It's sad. Me banning my trolls is better for their health mentally than it is my own. Because it's like, I hate my trolls. You don't see me trying this hard to fuck with them. Like, oh my god, my trolls are lying. It's better fucking shit on their videos and their favorite singers, like, piss off. Am I going on tour in Australia? No. Maybe once my music gets a little bit more popular, I get more established as the musician that I am, and my music gets popular enough, and me and Deathbed Tapes keep doing our thing, fucking, yeah, we'll make it happen. You want to laugh, react at it, go ahead, laugh at Cobra. Ha ha ha, joke's on you. I'm more popular than you are. Suck it. Okay, now put out some actual good music. If you don't like my musical taste, then don't watch. Get banned from my channel. You think Sydney Watson's crazy? Well, that's your opinion. Get banned from my channel. If you're going to be stupid in the comment section, you're going to get banned. Exactly. Bye-bye, trolls. What's your favorite way to smoke weed? Pipe, blunt, joint, etc. Honestly, I love smoking pot. So, like, whatever. Whatever is presented in the circle, I'm not complaining. Play some Young Blood and pop the pink champagne. Aren't you adorable? Young Blood's a beautiful musician. Weed seizures slap. Fuck off. Marijuana doesn't cause seizures. What's up, Cobra? I'm just chilling, having a drink combo, hanging out with chat, doing my thing. Almost 5 o'clock in the morning. Cobra coin hitting 10,000K tonight, 100,000K by September. Yeah, that would be nice. Hey, Cobra, you better go to bed. Stop drinking. It's like, do something about it, pussy. You don't like what I'm doing on camera? Then don't fucking watch. You don't sit there fucking see me trolling my trolls at 4 o'clock in the morning like, oh my god, you're up at 4 o'clock in the morning fucking talking shit on Cobra and drinking. Like, I fucking hate Cobra. I can't stand him. Ugh. It's like, so then, like, why do you watch? God, my trolls are so desperate and stupid for attention. It's like, block, delete, ignore. You're gonna hurt yourself with that bad. Be careful. No, the fuck I'm not. Shut the fuck up. Excuse me. Sunday at almost 5 o'clock in the morning. Hey, Cobra. Like, what's up? Excuse me. People are like, go to bed, Cobra. It's like, if you don't want to watch Cobra this late in the evening, why don't you go to bed? Seriously, like, everyone wants to sit here and be like, hey, Cobra, go to bed. And it's like, well, then why don't you go to bed if you don't want to watch me party this late on a weekend? Then why don't you go to bed? And better yet, get a life. This is exactly what your fans want. Being a drunken asshole and being a cocky son of a bitch and shoot my mouth off. I'm like, yeah, that's just how it is. We're gonna top on what the fuck are you even on about? You know what? Nope. Get banned. Bye bye. Internet trolls are the fucking worst. They sit there and they think they're such hot shit, but then when push comes to shove, they cower. What was this comment? Listen to Fish, dude. Grow up on Sabbath. Fuck you. Black Sabbath rules. Get banned from my channel. You don't like my taste in music? Then don't listen. Black Sabbath fucking rules, dude. Ozzy Osbourne is fucking God, and Tony Iommi fucking rules a guitar. I said you better not put a tap on the. Oh, shut up. Like, oh, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and we're like desperate to troll Cobra, so it's like we better say a bunch of dumb shit Chug for Ozzy. I'm like, yeah, I'll take a shot for Ozzy, dude. Don't be grumpy, Copes. I'm like, you know what, dude? Fuck off. You be grumpy too if you have to deal with the fucking assholes that harass me on a daily basis. Piss off. Can we put Jessica Boyle in a mental ward? Yeah, she belongs there, and if you want to, have at it, man. Do another little food hack and review kind of thing, you know. The vodka. I like that. Like, hey, Cobra, what's your breakfast looking like? Yeah, vodka. What? Thank you, Daniele, for the $10 to KingCobraJFS gift membership. Appreciate you. Cobra, have you been drinking all night? What do you think? If you have to ask. Like, oh, the Cobra's Cantina would be a health hazard. Fuck you. Fuck you. If I had my own Cobra's Cantina, it'd be the cleanest and healthiest bar to eat at. And the food would be exquisite. The food would be so clean that even Chef Gordon Ramsay would be like, bro, he's a man who takes pride in his cooking and takes pride in the atmosphere of his bar. I'd eat here. You know, like, what happened to your, what? Super chats. Honestly, I don't know, and I'm like, it's whatever. Fucking YouTube is like the government. It does whatever the fuck it wants to do. I'm just happy to be here. And will your food come cooled off? No, because the food I have at the Cobra's Canteen will come out cooked, hot and fresh. And like, if you want to let it cool off before you eat it, that's on you, dude. Heads up, Cobra. Sonic is hiring. Well, good for them. Cobra always wins. You said it. It's not about feeding my ego. It's just a simple fact of I don't go out of my way to harass my YouTube trolls. I'm like, okay, if you want to go live till 4 o'clock in the morning and spend the entire time shitting on Cobra, I'm like, well, thanks for the attention. I really appreciate it. Well, if you're visiting in Casper, how do we arrange this? Not sure how we would arrange it. I appreciate you buying me drinks and food. This is my baby daddy tubes. Ah, you wish. You wish I was your baby daddy. Because if you were, I would protect my demon spawn with my life. Go fuck yourself. Like, oh my god, Cobra's still alive at like 5 o'clock in the morning and he's drinking and just doing his thing. You kissed Ozzy Osbourne. Well, good for you. I bet that was amazing. Like, any more of my trolls get so desperate with trolling, it's just like laughable at this point. I'm sitting there like, yeah, sure you did. Oh, my fans getting a little sleepy. They can't keep up with Cobra and fucking party like my rock star ass. Okay, well that's cool. I'm not here to judge. Cobra, this is one of your our best streams, brother. Feels like your since we have seen you. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hey, Cubs, I'll buy the worth of Cobra coin if you shave your head. Well, I'm not gonna shave my head, but thank you for your offer. I wore this hair when I went to the Cradle of Filth concerts. The same hair that I wore when I went to see Ozzy perform. Like, no, I'm good on that. Stay alive, fuck suicide. Nah, 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 nah. Stay alive. Can you, what the fuck, headbang? Yes, I can headbang. There you go. Did you get up early or stay up late? I stayed up late, my friend. Thank you for asking. Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. Ha, 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 ha. Stay alive. Up early for work. Yes, I am up early for work because YouTube is my job. I know a lot of people think, oh my God, all you gotta do for your job is drink alcohol and stream on YouTube. I'm like, that does require work. You get to a point where like you don't want to drink anymore, and then you keep going because the fans crave the attention, and my my YouTube fans and my trolls. uh, it's like, oh well, Cobra, did you stop drinking, you little pussy? Fucking, come on, Cobra, huh? Have a fucking drink. Are you a Hufflepuff? No, I'm a Slytherin. Thank you for asking. Like, you really have to ask that. Like, I'm one of, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, and I love snakes. So you gotta sit there and ask that question. I'm like, dude, am I tired? Oh, I'm a little bit sleepy, but I'm hanging in there. So fuck you. You want to sit there and like, oh, we're gonna bully Cobra into going on a loop about how much she hates Jessica and this and that and blah blah blah. It's like, I'm not stupid, dude. Everyone loves to treat me like I'm stupid because I drink too much. And jokes on you, I'm more perceptive than people give me credit for. Ozzy Osbourne did not die. Fuck you. You can get hidden from my channel. If you're gonna talk shit about Ozzy Osbourne, then you can get hidden from my channel. I know my YouTube trolls are itching for him to die so they can give me shit about it. Because my trolls are fucking disgusting. Fuck off. I'm feeling a little bit wasted right now, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Calvin. Shout out to Calvin from Sneed Chuck. Fuck the sickos and fuck the trolls. Whatever happened to no drinking before 5 a.m.? Hog. Oh, you know what? I'm sick and tired of everyone giving me shit about my drinking. You don't want to sit there and like, oh, you're a disgusting piece of shit. You're an alcoholic. And then turn around and like, you're boring because you don't drink. And then turn around and then give me alcohol because you don't care about my health. You just want to see me deteriorate in front of YouTube. Like, my trolls are predictable. My trolls are fucking predictable. So I might as well have fun with it. Still awake? Yeah, I'm still awake. Coffee and Adderall time. Fuck that. These are your best streams, man. Wasted talking and fans. Oh yeah. Fuck off. You're like, Cobra's a real dude. I'm like, I'm going live because I care about my fans. And it's not about the recognition that I get. It's about my YouTube fans and my audience. Like, Cobra's real. He tells it like it is. He's unapologetically himself. Cobra, I'm trying to get a girl. You got any advice? Any help? Yeah, I got your advice. Rock some tactical soap and take a hands-off approach and see what happens. Oh shit. Mm. Stay. Yeah, I'm a little sleepy, I'm not gonna lie.